Well, there you have it. There's our Destiny 2 worldwide gameplay reveal for 2017. I'm curious to, before I even get into everything that they show for the stream, I'm going to first say that I'm new to the game. I never played really the first game before, and last time I really played Destiny was way back a long time ago when they released the beta. I think a little, was it after E3 or before E3? I only played the beta. I didn't play the first game, so I know nothing about the story. I don't know nothing about the characters, any recognizable characters that have returned in the story for Destiny 2. I don't know anything about the story at all and what's going on, how the game plays. I know a little bit some as far as the raids and strikes and all that stuff from watching some of my friends play it. But I figured I'd just throw that out there because I am completely new to this. But after watching this, overall, I would love to get into Destiny for the first time. I want to really try the beta first before I even say anything else. And say I'm going to say I'm officially getting the game, but I want to definitely try the beta that's going to be coming out later this summer. And the full game is set to release September 8th of this year. Now, something else I want to mention, I'm thinking from this stream, we didn't get like the beta release date. They didn't give us like a actual time frame. They just said later this summer. But now that I think about it, since E3 is really close, I think we're going to get probably a beta release time date, maybe an actual release date from when they're going to probably start the beta for Destiny 2 sometime around E3. That's what would be my prediction. And I think it would be perfect for them to release it around that time. And maybe sometime in June going forward, or maybe early July. Who knows what they'll do. But I'm going to go through everything that they showed one by one and talked about, and lots of different things to go through here. And then I'll give my reactions. And let me know what you guys thought about the game itself. As Destiny fans, maybe you're new to the series or maybe you recently gotten into the game for the first time. Let me know what you guys thought about the game, whether you hated it, you're disappointed, or you like the first game a little bit better, or maybe you think this is just Destiny 1.5. I've seen a lot of different opinions out there about saying that about the game from just the stream alone. So they opened up with the announcement of 4v4 PvP, and for this PvP, it's gonna be like that for competitive. And the competitive mode for Destiny 2 is basically the Crucible. And I know some people probably won't like that since it's like only 4 versus 4. It can't be 6v6. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you guys think about that. There's gonna be a brand new raid, and then they started the whole show with this whole entire stream with the Homecoming mission. It's one of the story missions for Destiny 2. They show actual gameplay for this, and I honestly like the gameplay. The graphics were good, even though I'm not a graphics person. I don't care about graphics, never did from video games. Growing up from the 90s, playing these older games, retro games from the past, from the Sega Genesis and Game Boy Color. So I've never really been a graphics guy. So overall, the gameplay was pretty good for Homecoming mission. That's the only thing they really show as far as the story. Now, another thing that I noticed from watching this gameplay, this story mission, is that there's 3 abilities for your character. Was it always 3 abilities for your characters for whatever class you chose, for the Titan, Warlock, and others? I'm not too sure if this is something new or not. 3 different types of weapons that I missed the 3rd one, but I have the 2 listed here. There's a kinetic weapon that you can select from, and also the energy weapon. And I missed the 3rd one. I completely forgot what it was because I missed it, and then I completely missed it. They were going through it so fast I couldn't keep up. So I was writing so many different things that they were listing for the Destiny 2. There's cooperative strikes called the Inverted Spire. There's going to be new weapons, exotics. I don't know too much about exotics. Do you get those out of like loot or something like that from just completing the raids? I don't know nothing really about that. 4 new worlds that they show, and I'm going to get to that later because they ended up showing them off later on in the stream. The new story mode that I just finished talking about from one of the missions of Homecoming, the new story is basically called the Red War Campaign. Let's see. And the Crucible, there's going to be brand new Crucible, but just like I mentioned before, it's going to be 4v4 PvP for those competitive Destiny players out there. The super moves were showcased, and one of the moves that they showcased during the Homecoming mission gameplay was this flame sword that looked pretty dope. He swings the sword, it's like a projectile, and then he does like a slamming move with the the flame sword, but it's called the Dawn Blade. That's one of the super moves. That's the only super move that they showcased throughout the entire stream for as far as gameplay. The other two super moves that I have listed here is the Sentinel, where you summon the shield and attack enemies, and you can also throw them. Now, this honestly made me think of Captain America from just the super move alone. The last other super move that they talked about was the Arc Strider. Now, this is when you get a mystical staff. You get to summon a mystical staff, and then you can attack opponents with enemies and opponents with it. So those are the only three super moves that they showcased during the gameplay. But another new game mode, we got a brand new game mode that was announced. It's called Countdown. There's going to be there's going to be adventures, and the adventures, something called the adventures for Destiny 2, which are basically the side missions. And with those side missions, you can go into these dungeons called the Lost Sectors, and you can get like different loot, treasures, and you know, and all sorts of XP to power up your character. And you also get to play how you want. And something else that they mentioned, everyone was really happy about, is that you don't have to go into orbit when you want to travel and do different things. You get to play how you want. So you can explore, you can do the side missions, explore these lost sectors if you want to. You can do whatever you want to. You don't have to go into orbit, which is basically like the loading screen when you want to travel or go to a new planet and all that kind of stuff as far as the features. The next thing that they got into was the new worlds. The 4 new worlds that I mentioned earlier. They actually showed them during the stream. Now, the 4 new worlds here are, the first one that they showed is called the European Dead Zone. The next one was Titan, and then Nasus, and then the last one was Io. And this brand new feature for Destiny 2 is going to be called, they're bringing here is to Destiny 2 is clans. So all those competitive players out there, you guys can form your clans if you want to, and all the people that play with friends and stuff, you guys can come up with form your clans now for this game. Apparently this wasn't in the first game, so of course I wouldn't know. And with these clans, you can do in-game rosters. You can customize your banners however you want to, so that's going to be pretty cool. It's almost like your emblem from like Call of Duty. In-game rosters, custom banners, and then also a reward system where you can share your rewards with the clan. So say if you play a lot of Destiny hardcore, each and every day trying to get all the different loot, get all the best weapons, and maybe you got some of your clan members that don't come on all the time. They don't play as often as you, and maybe they come on during the weekends or something like that. Regardless of the fact, even if they're not on, they can get the loot and, you know, some of the rewards that you got from your just grinding it out on Destiny Online and all the different game modes and all the stuff you end up getting as far as items and all that stuff, and you can share that amongst your clan. So pretty cool feature. So for even those, you have those people that you may need someone for like a raid or something like that, and if they're not on, they can still get your rewards even when they're not playing. So that's pretty cool. I like this game. I like this new feature that they added here. It's called the Guided Gamers, and I think this is going to be perfect for me as a new Destiny player if I do decide to jump into Destiny for the first time and play Destiny 2. It's for solo players, so if you don't have anyone that can really play Destiny with, and you're new to the game and stuff like that, basically what this new feature is, you can pick a clan you want to be paired with for the raid. So maybe like a clan only has 3 people and they're missing, like, you know, a couple people. They need an extra 2 players to play with, or maybe like 1 player, and someone ends up having to go and dropping the match. Maybe they have a bad connection, end up lagging out or something like that. You can join in their match right off the bat, and maybe it's the other way around. You're in a clan, you're looking for people to play with, someone that's solo and looking for people to join like an open match that's available to play in. They can jump into your game right off the bat. You don't have to go to like the Destiny forums to go find someone to replace them with or something like that, and wait and try to play the whole match out and try to hope that you can survive. You can already have someone at the ready that's going to be there to join your game mode whenever they can. And if they do decide to join, of course you're going to have an additional player to battle and try to fight for survival and stuff, and complete the mission and the raid and stuff. And another thing about the Guided Gamers feature for Destiny 2 is that you can find out about the clan. So if you're the solo player, you're looking for people to play with, you can find out more about the clan, the specific clan that you're looking at. You can find out the type of players they are. Maybe, I'm sure you could probably look at their stats, maybe possibly. their best weapons, what kind of armor they have, and much more as well. So that's the newest feature that they end up adding alongside of clans and such. Now, going towards the end of the stream, they just ended up showing an official gameplay trailer of Destiny 2. And I already saw this, so this wasn't really much of a big deal to me. They announced the beta for later this summer. I already mentioned that earlier before in this video. So we don't have an official date, but just like I said before, I think they're probably going to give us a date. It's probably going to be around maybe a little bit after E3 or maybe sometime during it for the Destiny 2 beta. And then last but not least, the Destiny 2 will be available for PC players exclusively through the Battle.net. So you'll be able to buy the game and play the game from there. I don't know too much about that. But that was basically everything that was shown during the stream, one by one, all the new features. We got our beta coming out this summer. I'm looking forward to that. I want to definitely try the beta and see what the game is like. And from watching this, again, I think I want to probably try to get into Destiny for the first time. I'm a Destiny noob. I have a lot to learn if I do, because I play a lot of different variety of games outside of first-person shooters. And then there's so many other shooters out there that I play. Call of Duty, Overwatch, Battlefield, and many others that I'm covering here on my channel, and just outside the other games that I play of different styles and different genres. So I think this will definitely be a new experience for me, but I definitely think the Guided Gamers is going to be something I'll probably end up using if I don't have any one of you guys to play with. And I don't know many of you guys who play at Destiny, and then from people who played the first one, I've really seen them just stop playing the game after a while and just got bored of it. They jumped ship to other games that was coming out. They migrated to different first-person shooters like Battlefield 1, Titanfall, Overwatch, and then Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the Modern Warfare Remastered. And now that we have World War II coming out, I think some people are going to be playing that game instead of Destiny 2. And then it's just so many damn shooters out there to pick. It's plenty of other people that can pick what they want to play. So I think this will be a good game for new players and new Destiny players. I like the stream. I like the gameplay. Of course, I wouldn't be able to compare it to the first one and say, is it any better than the first one? Does it play identical to it? I don't know what you guys think about it. So I pose that question to each and every one of you guys. If you guys are Destiny fans or new fans to the game, just recently started playing, would you like this game? Would you really consider playing this game? Do you think it's better? Is it going to be better than the first one? How would you compare the two graphically and the gameplay and stuff like that? Let me know what you guys think about the gameplay and how you would compare Destiny 2 and Destiny in the first Destiny. And those are just my reactions. I think it was pretty good, and it's definitely a good game to play for new Destiny players. So that's going to do it for my reactions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Whether you, regardless of where you stand, you know, good or bad, doesn't matter. Any comments are welcome. So I don't care. Just have at it in the comments and let me know what you guys think about the game. Thanks for watching, and hopefully, one thing I want to also mention before I end this video, I'm excited for E3 now, and I feel like I got an actual taste of E3 now from just watching them on stage. So I'm really looking forward to E3. So that's another thing I'm going to be covering over the summer. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the game in the comments, the gameplay, the new features, and all that. And feel free to voice your opinion.